Oh, I guess I can sit. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm in pain.
Yeah, because
Hi, I'm just testing this. That's Kayla. That's the baby.
yeah,
The baby is, how old are you?
6.
6 years old. Oh boy, somebody's watching me. Can you tell me if I sound super crisp, because I'm actually just testing this microphone out. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Or maybe later. I don't even know at this point. I'm a bit delirious. But I wanted to come on to tell you guys, listen, I'm actually gonna be okay, good. Thank you. I'm actually gonna put out my first reaction video this week. So I'm gonna start doing that. You took some lessons with me, Pablo? Aw. But guys, I'm so tired. I feel like my eyes are swollen shut. Pablo Enrique. I remember the name Pablo. I definitely remember the name Pablo, because I was like, how often do you see that name Pablo? The guy with the really low voice, that's so funny. That had to be at least 2 or 3 years ago. So yes, I'm actually going to start putting out like real content and stuff like that, and like, keep up with the times and everything. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, I have a question. Listen, it's 2 a.m., so my brain starts to kind of have little gaps in see, it's having a gap right now. Lucidity at this time of night. But connection is unstable. Why? I remember you, Mystic Magnification. I remember you totally. Okay, what's your question? It's not about whether it's bad or not. I just may not have the brain function to answer. But go ahead while we're here. You know what I mean? Hi, Mike. Hi, Davi. Pablo, I definitely remember your name. I don't really remember your voice. I apologize for that, because you are unique and you're special and you're awesome. And I just took my contacts out, so I can hardly see these comments. I'm so sorry. I look a mess. But I'm so excited. So for those of you who don't know, because I know I haven't been on YouTube, I just like randomly put up videos. You probably were able to vaguely follow me if you follow me on Instagram. I just got my master's degree of music in vocal performance. So I'm like a legit opera singer now. And I feel super legit as a vocal teacher at this point. And yeah, I feel really prepared, to like really, really go forth and teach. So yeah. Oh my God. I'm sorry if I'm going to be squinting, but I can't see Queen react to my Christina and Gaga versus Beyonce and Mariah Carey vocal battle. Why don't you send me the link to my email, delisa@gmail.com, DILEESA@gmail.com. Send me the link and be like, put on there, shoot, what should you put? Reaction video request. In fact, everybody on here can do that. I guess you could if you could find a link or whatever, you can put it here too. But I figure, I mean, y'all know how y'all do y'all stuff. If you can put the link under this video, that would be awesome. If you want to email it to me, that would be awesome too, because I am definitely looking for like popular, videos to react to and everything. I sent an email for Truthful Tuesday, but I would like to do another video of me singing instead of the other, because I actually do vocal critiques for $15. I think that's a pretty nominal fee, and that way everybody doesn't have to hear my critique of you. You'll just get it personally. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring back Truthful Tuesday, although that has been a popular request. I might, just because it's been so popular. Nikoko, you retracted your message. I'm super happy and proud of you. I look forward to hearing more of your beautiful upper register. Thank you. It's there. It's all the way upper. All the way. Oh, wow. I didn't recognize you. Thank you so much. You didn't recognize me. That makes me feel great. I'm very tired. And I guess I do have blonde dreads now and blah, blah, blah. And I was like 23 when I first got on here. So depending on what videos you're seeing, it was probably like a decade ago. Isn't that crazy? I started this a decade ago and I had I didn't come on here with a business plan at all. Like I literally was just like, I'll just talk about singing. I had no idea that this would literally become my life. So, I do it for the love of it and I'm glad I can get back to it. Greetings from Germany. Oh, so it's my name, Dile. Sure, I'll go ahead and type it because what the heck, why not? I can hardly see. I'm also happy to get actual technical knowledge with vocal reaction because most of the ones well, yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, remember the big thing you guys liked were vocal analysis videos. So I was gonna like, okay, I'm gonna start back with the vocal analysis videos, and then somebody was like, well, why don't you just do reaction videos? They're basically the same thing, just kind of repackaged. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, that works too. So this is definitely going to be a vocal analysis based on a performance. So I think that's cool. And the great thing for me is it's like a true reaction because it's like I don't study the video beforehand. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch it and then try to recreate my reaction. It's like a real reaction. Yeah, $15 for a vocal critique. Sometimes I feel like I'm writing an entire like vocal technique manual. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it would be so much easier if you just did a lesson. But I think it's cool because it'll give you a reference of, what you need to work on. It's the same thing as a Truthful Tuesday, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and here are the ways that you need to fix it. So I type all of that up for you, send it to you in an email. And like I said, it's a great reference so that you can kind of track your progress over time. I want to know if I should get my son voice lessons now. I'll wait till he hits puberty. It's actually good. 9 years old is not too young. I definitely think he should be in the habit of singing before puberty, even if you don't do it right now, if you start him at 12 or whatever, because as puberty comes along, that's when most guys stop singing. And that's if they have been singing. So I would imagine that if they start singing when their voice breaks, right before their voice breaks, that's probably going to be really discouraging. So I would say in his case, the sooner the better. Thank you, B-Day. You said congratulations. Thank you so much. I want to know if I should okay, I saw that already. You still watch my how. The funny thing is, the things that people tell me they watch, I'm like, I did a video on that. They're like, I watched your Aaliyah video. That's how I found you. I'm like, I did a video on Aaliyah. So yeah, that's how far removed I am, guys. It's bad. Oh, thank you, Stanley. Thank you. So you're saying and super popular right now, good and bad, and not just great singers. Yeah, here's the thing. You guys let me know. I don't know, like I'm so far removed. I've been so far removed for the last 5 years. Like life just happened and I've been so far removed from the YouTube game and everything. So you guys just let me know. Oh, something just came through. Kyle Peterson. Thank you. I just got your email for your reaction request. So you guys, like I said, either put it here or find the link and send it to my email address and I will definitely take a look at it. I need your help. By the way, what time is it? Are you guys mostly in Europe or something? Because it's 2 a.m. here. I'm guessing Europe or LA where it's like 11 o'clock because it's like 2 a.m. here in Atlanta. Didn't you also do Skype or maybe Zoom now? I'm so sorry. I just took my contacts out, so I can't see nothing. To get in contact for a reference from you can be paid by PayPal. Don't have a credit card. Oh, did somebody give me $2? I am honored. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. So, yes, I do lessons on Skype, Zoom, honestly, whatever makes you comfortable. Some people just want to do Facebook video and I'm like, whatever, as long as we get it done. So yeah, I do all of that. I still take payments through PayPal, but if you're going to do voice lessons, I strongly prefer that it go directly through my site, which doesn't take PayPal. It's like Square. So, either way, just email me, like whatever you're talking about. When you say reference, it sounds like you want me to record something. So just email me with that information. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what schedule. So look out this week. My goal is at least 2 reaction videos a week. Maybe in there Truthful Tuesday, but I definitely want to start really rolling out a lot of videos. Like I said, at least 2 a week. So I need a lot of content to put out there. And the lighting won't be like this. Oh, you're in Lawrenceville. Wow. Yeah, I'm like all the way on the other side of you. Should someone have a good sense of self before booking lessons with you? Oh, that's a good question. I like when they do. See, I mean, every type of singer poses a challenge, but I feel like to get the most out of what I offer, it's better for you to come with more, if that makes sense. I feel like at my core, I am a vocal teacher to singers and recording artists, to singers who are really good already, and they might even be great. And I just kind of help pull and tweak. But that doesn't mean that I'm not also a vocal teacher for somebody who's like, look, I'm a complete beginner. Somebody just asked me to sing on the praise team, help me get through this song. I can do that as well. But the thing is, the more you give me, the more I can give you. So that's what I feel like I'm blessed with. Like, I've never had a client who I just felt like, oh, they're so good, there's nothing here that I can tweak. So the more advanced you are, the more I can pinpoint little nuanced things that are going to make you great. All right. I feel like I'm super behind in these comments. I didn't expect all this conversation. Thanks, guys. Let me see. How do I make a living as a singer? Singers usually have more than one gig. I know a lot of singers who also deliver packages for Amazon, and they're also worship leaders, and they're also vocal teachers, and they, they're writers. Singers, you got to think of yourself just as an entrepreneur and having several streams of income. That's really the way that you do it as a singer. I would think even if you lived in Nashville or LA or something like that, I think the scenario is pretty much the same. Very few singers. I mean, think about it. There are people that were on tour and suddenly now they're not. What are they doing now? They're teaching, they're selling t-shirts, they're doing all of these other things to provide themselves income. And I think as a singer, especially if you're just trying to be a live singer, that's what you have to do, because singing is so dependent on the demand and what the world wants. And you just have to set yourself up correctly. But it's very possible. You just have to set yourself up correctly, because a lot of people right now that are just musicians, they're just saying if that was their only stream of income, and it might have been a 6-figure stream of income, they're making zero. They went from making 10 grand a month to zero in a blink of an eye. So it's good to have multiple streams of income. Brand just put a single out. I'll send a reaction. Go ahead and send a reaction request. You're in New York. Oh my gosh, you guys are up. You're in Germany, baby doll. I love it. You're playing Animal Crossing? That's so funny. I bought that for my kids. I have no idea what it is. But that's what she wanted. That's what they wanted, and they're happy with it, and that's fine. 1:20 a.m. Okay, wow. So you're in Missouri. That's cool. How long should the video be for vocal? It doesn't matter. I guess I don't really need more than 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't need more than 3 minutes. If you want me to analyze more than one video and be very specific with you, I ask that you pay for more than one critique, because then I'll know, okay, this person wants me to really pay attention to both of these videos. And, it's always good when you highlight a part of your voice that you do really well, and then you highlight a part of your voice that, you don't do so well. So then I can see very clearly your strengths and weaknesses. Like, okay, this song goes well, this song doesn't go well. And what's happening? What's the difference here? That works. Anyway, what's next? 2 a week is fine. I hope so. You know, like a few years ago when I first really started turning out videos, I was literally doing 10 videos a week, like twice a day, 5 days a week, and doing live videos. It was crazy. So I'm like, do I still need to do that? Would every mail be answered? When you say answered, like, will I respond and say received, or will I actually do it? I will have to consult my council of advisors and be like, hey, is this a good thing for right now? I don't see why I wouldn't do it. You guys know what you want to see, right? You guys know what you want to see. So I will make you this promise. I will respond for sure and say thank you. Even though it's better for me to not respond, because then I could just look for the ones in bold and I'll know. Or maybe I can just respond and then still mark it as unread or put it in a different folder so that I know where to find it. It's all about being organized, right? I have to be organized. I'm a big girl now. Anyway. What you mean you didn't expect? How are the $2 sent? I don't even know how you guys do that, to be honest. By the way, we're here because I'm testing out this mic that I bought. I hope I sound extra clear and extra profesh because I'm going to start using it. Oh, Super Chat. That is what it's called. Thank you. Turquoise Skies. I actually do help with music theory. The funny thing is I put that up on my site for like a year and nobody bought it. So then I just hid it. I just took it off. But, you know, at this point, I feel like I was actually considering just creating a course. I don't know if it'll be a 6-week course, a 10-week course, like some sort of online course to give people a background in just music theory, sight singing, and ear training, because I noticed that, you know, unless you are a singer and you did it all through elementary school or something, there's a lot of people who just don't understand interval training, have no idea how to read music or their way around the piano. And I would love to offer people an introductory course so that they're not just completely lost. And if they want to continue to build on that, they can. You know, I studied piano actually for 5 years. I'm not that great of a piano player, but again, I have 5 years under my belt. I'm at like an intermediate level. So, yeah, that being said, I am studying it. I'm just trying to figure out how I can fit it in my schedule. I would say my minimum age is like 7, because the shortest lesson I have is 25 minutes. And that's the attention span of a 7-year-old. I can't imagine teaching my daughter who's 6. I cannot imagine. I think after 10 to 12 minutes, she would be done. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? In a way, I mean, you don't lose it. I mean, you have to condition yourself, right? It's kind of like any other muscle in the body, where, you know, if you've conditioned it to not move, it won't move. But if you start working it, then it will be there. Will your voice atrophy over time? If you're young and healthy, I don't see why it would atrophy. It'll be just something you've never used. You know, yeah, it'll atrophy maybe as you age. We're talking 60s, 70s, 80s. But up until that point, it's basically something you've never used, so you don't know how to use it. I don't really believe that voices can be lost forever unless there's some unreasonable amount of vocal misuse or abuse. How do we sign up? Hi, Jeremy. How do you sign up? I guess you're talking about my class. I haven't even created it yet. Okay, so I'll talk to you about my vocal lessons at stillisa.com. But like I said, it's not even on my site anymore. Okay, how about this? If you want private, what I did was it's still on my site, but I hid it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna unhide my music theory and beginning piano lessons right now. I'm gonna grab my phone. Hopefully I can do this from my phone. Hold up, where's my phone? Where's my phone? And without my glasses, I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone. And I'm sure it's in here. I just can't find it because I'm blind. Hold on. Kayla, did you take my phone? Oh. That's terrible. I found it. Okay. So I'm going to unlock it. So it's up there. So for those of you that want it, it'll hopefully, like I said, I can do it from my phone. The hay is going on here. All right, let me look at. My app is all messed up. Like it needs to. I'm going to restart my phone. Okay. So anyway. Let me see. Have you filmed any of the reaction videos yet? I have. I filmed only one of them because I didn't have the proper lighting that I needed. So I ordered lighting. Like I have lighting. I have regular photo lights, but there was a light that I was missing. So I had to order it. So I didn't want to like have a field day and make a whole bunch of videos that I was going to hate. So I stopped, but I made one, and it was the reaction to, oh, I just turned my phone off. It was something called Silence, Disturbed. Oh my gosh. It was a man with a super deep voice, and then his voice went really high too. Disturbed. You guys help me out here. Is there a minimum age to get a reference from you? Would you like to analyze the voice? Oh, when you say reference, you mean a vocal critique. When you said reference, I thought you meant a reference track. I'm sorry. Like I said, anything after 7 is fine. Who do you wish would reach out to me for lessons? Oh, that's a good question. I wish Keisha Cole would reach out to me. I wish Monica would reach out to me. I wish Erica Campbell would reach out to me. Who else? I thought about Aaron Hall. I don't know. Well, that's the thing, right? Up to 100,000 in a year. Let's see. Somebody just said something that helped me, that responded to what I said. It depends on how fast you want to grow. I've seen some YouTubers get up to 100 subscribers, and they tend to have low views per video, though. Yeah, that's the thing. If you put out every single day, then it's going to start hiding your other videos. And so that's the thing. I guess I just want to see what the views are going to look like on these videos. All right. That train going by? Sound of silence. The sound of silence. That's what it's called. Don't ask me who that group was. I'm sorry. What if you smoke? Oh yeah, smoking constantly. I think it will, I guess, atrophy, but I think there has to be a better word for what that does to your voice. It literally eats away at it. It's like you just won't, the flesh won't be supple. The mucus that protects the membranes will will be gone. You know, the protective membrane on it, on your vocal folds, will be gone. And so the actual sound of your voice changes. Your range will become extremely limited. It'll just be hard to sing. I've seen people do it. I remember being in undergrad, and this one girl was a chain smoker, and she was getting a degree in music education, and she could not have been older than 22 years old, and she was struggling to sing in class, and she was getting really frustrated. But it was like, sis, you smoke like a pack a day at least. So smoking definitely falls under the umbrella of vocal abuse, I would say. Or just lack of vocal. Nah, that's abuse. To smoke and try to sing, you're not doing yourself any favors at all. Could you please show some warm-ups you do for your voice? I think it is possible also to sing without. I don't know what you're saying. Remember when there was a bee flying around in one of these live chats years ago? That's so funny. Yes, I'm live on my actual computer. Come on with the devices. Yes, I do remember that. I was mortified because it was huge, and I didn't want to like hang up because that would be even more awkward. So I decided to just take care of the bee while we were on there, and that was bad. Good night, Nikoko. What kind of mic is it? It's it's called Toner. I just ordered a mic off of Amazon, what is it called? A USB mic. Disturbed sound of silence. What do I think of Demi Lovato's voice? I think she has a beautiful voice, although I get the vibe that sometimes, and I guess we could say this for a reaction video, but I just get the vibe that sometimes she's trying too hard, if that makes sense. It's like she's screaming, and it's so unnecessary. I'm sorry, I just took out my contacts. My eyes are super dry. Have you noticed a huge decrease in Tina's range? She's still a beast, but some of her top notes have left. What are your thoughts on that? The answer is no. I have not noticed a decrease in Tina's range. I have not. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I have not. I do think everyone's voice is brighter, and it's easier to sing higher notes when you're 21 or 25. And I definitely think hormonal changes when you have children play a huge role in the darkening of a woman's voice. Or maybe not even hormonal changes. Maybe there's women that don't have kids, and in their 40s, their voice is just richer and darker, and they might lose a half a step along the way, you know, especially because she's belting most of the time. It's not like she's singing in a great, you know, in a bel canto. She's not doing that. So I think it's to be expected. Like you said, she's still a fantastic singer. I didn't notice. The transition when you switch from head to chest, I don't think it's called, I guess the passaggio. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. The zona di passaggio. Which actually is not just a couple notes here and a couple notes there. It's literally a passaggio zone, which is basically below this note, you're mostly in chest. And then through the next octave or so, you are transitioning from mostly chest to mostly head until you get to, let's say, E5, where it's all head voice. So there's actually a passaggio zone, and you know, that lower and higher note is where it breaks, I guess, from one to the other. But I don't want to get caught up on breaks and stuff like that. I think because that becomes a crutch, you know, when you mess up, you can say, oh, that's my break. You know, just get through it. Okay. Monica could use some guidance. I concur. As a professional singer, I would like to know what you think of singers like Trey Songz and Chris Brown vocally. I definitely like Chris Brown more than I like Trey Songz. I do like Trey Songz' music, some of his music. But I like Chris Brown's voice better. I think he's a better singer in general. I think Trey Songz, his vibrato is erratic, and that is evidence for tension, hypofunctional phonation. It's like it's called pressed phonation. Makes your vibrato faster than it needs to be. So he would need to learn how to back off of the pressure he's putting on his vocal folds in order to blah, 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 blah. Next question. Sorry. Do you have a warm-up routine for your voice? I should. I do. I should. Usually my warm-up routine has to do with lip trills and a lot of humming exercises. A lot of like, so because for some reason I don't buy real straws, I just blow through an imaginary straw, right? Apparently, blowing up your cheeks relaxes the base of your tongue, the back of your throat. So the purpose for anyone warming up is to relax the back of their throat. So anything that does that. And I mean, I don't know if drinking tea is part of a warm-up routine, but I always drink and eat hot foods in the morning. So that helps. When trying to produce a city, I always think of you when trying to produce a pretty sound versus an ugly sound. Thanks. I have some definitely coinable phrases. It's ridiculous. I play a classical instrument well, but when I sing, I sound out of tune. That's interesting because I was saying recently that I have never met an instrumentalist who can't match pitch. So I thought everybody that played an instrument could match pitch, which is why I was thinking maybe I need to start offering piano because people need to learn how to match pitch before they come talking about they want voice lessons. Because you making me work extra, extra hard. Let's see, appointment types. I'm in there right now. It's marked as private. I'm going to mark as public. Update. Okay, so it's $45 for 50 minutes of music theory / beginning piano / ear training. I know you can't even see that. What's the point? But if you go on my website, delisa.com, it should be pop when you go to make an appointment, it should pop up. This is so fun. Thank you guys. Yeah, real straws help. And I can't believe that somebody came up with an idea of a singing straw because I thought a straw is a straw. But apparently someone came up with a singing straw and people are actually buying straws to sing through. Just any random straw will work. I'm not even going to lie to you. I mean, I don't knock anyone's hustle, but that's off the chain. I hate the term pitchy. How did you know? How did you know I hated the term pitchy? How did you know that? Where do I recommend you record? I'm not really a recording person, but I just bought a recording thingamajig, and this is my setup right here. I literally don't even have it on a stand yet. So I can record anywhere. It's not on a stand yet. I had to order a stand. Amazon has been getting all my money lately. Karen Carpenter. Oh, you're making me think all the way back. I can't even say I have anything to say about Karen Carpenter. I think she was fine. A hoarse voice after a gig. My recommendation is to not speak. Vocal rest. That's my recommendation. Go to bed, drink tea, drink water, get some rest. At least 12 hours of no speaking, and you should feel better. by the next day. If you can go 18 to 24 hours with super minimal speaking, that would be even better, because it really does take like 2 days at least to get your voice back. If it's really, really bad, if you've had several days of singing while hoarse, it's probably going to take you like 4 or 5 days to feel better. Trust me, with the schedule that I've had over the last 2 years, there were some times that I just had to tell my teacher, listen, I cannot sing today. If I sing today, I will not have a voice for Sunday. And it would be like Wednesday or Thursday. And I just knew that I was going to take myself over the edge. So the best thing to do is just know when to rest. And that's super important. So many times we're so focused on singing, we have to also schedule our rest periods. Y'all, I'm just talking and I'm legit tired. I want you to know that. I'm seriously tired. But I can't leave all these questions hanging. Okay. You found my page an hour ago and I'm live. You came at a good time, because I don't think I've gone live in like 5 years. I hate the term pitchy. It's not a word. I remember when Randy Jackson first said it on American Idol, and I was like, ew, what is he talking about? And then everybody just decided they were a music critic and started saying, oh, she's pitchy, she's pitchy. And then the other judges would come on and tell people they were pitchy. It's like, no, you're out of tune. Say the right word, please. Tamia versus Coco, I can't really pit them one against the other. I think they're both amazing in different ways. I love that you came on here in the middle of the mic. Exactly. Like, what the heck? I really came on here just to say test, test, check, check, and then go off. And I was like, wait, are people showing up? But why? If you notice, I notice if you try to drop your jaw, it causes tension, because yeah, that's the interesting thing about the whole drop your jaw thing, right? Like, it only works to a point. I think the better term is relax your jaw muscles, or I was told like to act as if my jaw wasn't there at all. Because for a beginner, when you tell a beginner who has no sense of like this natural idea of what good singing feels like, you tell them to drop their jaw, they're going to go and they're going to lock up, which is like the exact opposite of what you're trying to achieve. So you're right. I think the better way to teach that is relax the jaw. That's better than drop the jaw. Because I would do that. You know, you want to be a good soldier. So yeah, but no. What would ear training entail? Ear training entails learning intervals. So I learned interval training on solfege. I know some people do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 9. But I did do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, di, re, mi, re, do, all of that. So interval training, major seconds, major thirds, minor thirds. A lot, you'll be surprised. A lot of people can't hear the difference between happy birthday and they can't hear the difference. And so that's why it's so hard for them to learn songs, is because they just can't hear those intervals between pitches. So my hope would be that if you drill it, they will get a better sense of key. That's what ear training is. Sight singing is learning to actually read, look at a piece of music and you can say, okay, this is in a treble clef. We're starting on F and it's a quarter note, and give me the key of F major. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I hear it. Now I'm just going to sing through what I see. You know what I'm saying? So that's sight reading. Of course, a lot of times they go hand in hand. They don't have to, but I like for them to go hand in hand because I like for people to be literate. And we won't go crazy about it. We'll just, do beginner stuff until, unless it's something that I see you guys are really progressing with. But it will definitely be something where it's like, okay, this is your homework. This is what you need to practice. It'll have to be structured in order for us to give accountability to you as the learner and accountability to me, and make sure that you are reaching certain benchmarks. So ear training leads us to be able to master difficult songs faster, right? So if somebody throws a jazz song at you and it's constantly, like, oh crap, they did a minor third, but then they did a major third, or they did a major seventh and a minor seventh back to back. And those are the little things that make jazz cool. But if you're not singing those little changes, then you're not going to sound cool. That's what it helps. That's what it does. Anyway, I'm talking so much. Let's see what's next. This message is held for review. Show. Sorry, I wasn't clear. I was talking about where to record for the vocal critique video. Oh, I don't care. You can record in your car. I don't care where you record. My info is too valuable. Thank you. I'm not sure what you were referring to when you said that, but thank you so much for saying that. How to avoid a hoarse voice. Okay, I think I responded to that. I'm Kenrick from Bahamas. We did a consultation last August, and it's oh, wow. Well, I'm happy for you, Kenrick. I'm sorry about Hurricane Dorian. I hope you guys have a way better hurricane season this year, because last year was pretty insane. Do you need No, you don't need classical lessons to sing pop music, but trust me, it is the joy of my life to teach one good Italian aria to like everybody. What I think of Miley Cyrus' voice, it's weird. I hate to just throw the word weird out there. It's like it's very steely, kind of. I don't know if it's nasal or steely or just It's. I don't think she's doing anything to make it pleasant. That's for sure. She's not a singer's singer. It's not that she's not singing well, I guess. I don't know. She just has a tone that either you like it or you don't. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know what I think. I haven't listened to her in a long time. Email me, because if you email me, I can go in my, how about this? I'll put the name. I'll put the name of it, because the link is in here. I don't know how to. You're asking for a lot, sister. It's, oh shoot, wrong one. Oh, I didn't get this from Amazon. I got it from a company called Sweetwater. Let me see. I think it's called Sweetwater. It's X. What's the name of this? The company is called Sweetwater. What's the name of the website? Crapola. But anyway, it's an X1X Studio Bundle condenser mic. I think that's what you're asking for, right? This company, Sweetwater. Is it called Sweetwater Sounds? It just says Sweetwater. It literally just says Sweetwater. Sweetwater Sound. They're super cool. When you order something, they'll literally call you and be like, hey, just want to say thank you, and your thing is going out today. And they give you a bag of candy because they're Sweetwater. So they give you a little bag of candy in your thing. I thought that was nice. Doesn't matter. Miranda, what's the best way to do runs if you have a soft Aaliyah type voice? That doesn't matter. But, I don't think the softness of your voice matters. I think if it's so soft that you can't do runs, then you're probably just not supporting enough, right? Because if all things are created equal, you should be able to do those things. It's been 5 years. Where is she then? Hold on. What classical song do you prefer to teach? Nessun Dorma. I've never sung Nessun Dorma, so I don't know it. But I usually start with like Nel cor più non mi sento, of course, Caro mio, but like the 24 Italian art songs, basically. Any of those are really good for beginners. They're good standard songs. Italian is great because the it gives you a chance to really teach the uniformity of vowels, and it makes the singer just aware of just what they're doing, all around. And it's like, oh crap, I didn't realize I was this, lazy. So I like that. It makes you very aware of your mouth, and good singers need to be aware. Weird like Monica. Oh, that's so funny. Oh yeah, you said Jonas. I guess it has been 5 years. I do teach how to sing opera. If the person really wants to learn that, I do teach that. Yeah, absolutely. I have a client who's at Berkeley, and every semester he has like a soul R&B song, a jazz song, and a classical song. And if he's at Berkeley and he has a vocal teacher at Berkeley, he still comes to me every week to help with his music. So yes, I teach all those genres. She's really not doing that upper belting and whistle register anymore because I think she realized you don't have to. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what we hear in a lot of these women that start off. I'm very funny about that too. Like whenever I hear people that are singing really high, it's like, is that really sustainable? You're doing that in the studio and you get people's attention, but then you have to sing the song live, and then people are going to criticize you if you try to do all that stuff and it doesn't come out right or whatever the case is, or you start, changing the key or whatever the case is. I just feel like you're just setting yourself up so high. It's not necessary. Look up the 24 Italian songs. That's the name of the book. It will have all the songs in there. I recommend you purchase it. Are there also pop songs you teach for voice? What about Cher? Of course I teach pop songs. I actually teach whatever you want to sing. I usually will ask you, like, what do you want to sing? What is your style or whatever? Because a lot of times, contemporary singers know what they want to sing. It's not like college where the teacher is giving you something based on your vocal level and they want you to improve to a certain level by the end of the semester. So they pick songs that they know will challenge you. In these lessons, because it's pop contemporary most of the time, pop contemporary R&B, all that falls under one category. Contemporary vocal, you know what you want to sing. So I'm not going to sit here and assign you a country song and you're just like, look, I'm just trying to go on Instagram and make some videos of me singing like the hottest like R&B soul songs. I'm just not going to do that to you. Because you're not coming to me to be well-rounded. You're coming to me to be great at what you do. So unless I truly see a need to stretch you outside of your genre, I'm going to do my best not to. Again, and if I do stretch you outside of your genre, it's going to be an Italian song, because that to me is the best way to really hear what a voice is capable of, and for the other singer to understand what they're lacking regarding their technique. I don't really think the deep female voice thing is an issue, because you can always change the key of a song. If the song is great for you and it speaks to you, there's ways to change the key of an instrumental. Let's see. I'm dying for a reaction to Britney's vocal showcase. 1998. Good gracious. Sing Halo. I can feel your halo. Just kidding. Sorry, that was horrible. I apologize. I'm not going to do that. I can see your halo, 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 halo. Ooh. Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light. Anyway, what do you think about Elvis Presley and his voice? That's not a voice I think about. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Billie Eilish, her voice is cute. Who is the best singer technique-wise in your opinion? Was. Listen, guys, I don't watch TV, so I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm out of touch with whoever the latest and greatest is, but somebody that I'm jealous of when I hear her sing, there's a lot of people I'm jealous of when I hear them sing. Barbra Streisand, to me, her voice is just like flawless. But so are a lot of singers. But Barbara, to me, I don't know how she sings now. She's older now. But like, if we go back 30, 40 years, I mean, just flawless. It wasn't that her voice was flawless. She was also an amazing musician. Like, try to sing anything from Funny Girl. Anything. Just pick one thing from Funny Girl and try to sing it. And you'll see how amazing she is. I do not watch Masked Singer because I don't watch TV. I'm very sorry. I think Celine Dion is an amazing technician for sure. I know you did an analysis on it. What do you think of her career, her earlier stuff, like 19 and 20? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Miranda. What about Brandy? Just say Brandy? Brandy? Oh, you mean like Brandy being a great technician? She is. She's dope. She's amazing, but I thought we were talking about a different kind of singer. I don't think about Elvis's voice because I just don't. Like, Elvis is not on my list of great singers. It's not that he didn't have a nice voice, but I mean, was there something to it that was supposed to be remarkable to me? It wasn't. His voice is not remarkable to me that in a way that it would capture my attention. I mean, everyone has their own taste. Like, people ask me what I think of Sam Smith's voice. It's like, I mean, everybody's not going to be my fave because they have a nice voice. It's just like, oh, okay. Just keep moving. Oh my gosh. Leontine Price is another one that makes me feel like I need to hang it up. Leontine Price and Whitney Houston. They make you feel, I will say this. I don't watch TV, but I am on Instagram every day. And probably my favorite vocalist right now, who everything she does is just perfection, is Shalea. Shalea, you guys need to follow Shalea. She's amazing. Everything about her, just her, not only her vocal technique, but to me, she's just like she's Shalea, but she reminds me of Tamia, but it's like this richer, more aggressive version of Tamia. Like, Tamia is like a bobcat and she's a lion. You know what I mean? Like, Shalea is amazing. I am in Atlanta, but that doesn't even matter now because we're all in quarantine. Remarkable male singers? You guys know that I stand for Black females, obviously. I'm sure there are. Who do I like? Who's a remarkable male singer? I know they're out there. Who do I listen to? Don't I listen to remarkable male singers? I know I do. I mean, a current one who I listen to a lot is Jonathan McReynolds. I actually really like Fred Hammond. He's my workout playlist. I know y'all want me to say Tank, but I don't know if I can. Oh my gosh, Gene Moore. Gene, Gene Moore. His voice is just butter. Gene Moore, just a truly gorgeous voice. I listen to a lot of PJ Morton. Jonathan Butler. And while we're on the Jonathans, Jonathan Nelson. And of course, Luther Vandross. Peebo Bryson, phenomenal. Was that guy's name Keith Washington? Was that his name? I don't know if I liked his voice or if I just liked that song. I think it was called Kissing You. Baby, this time. Okay, yeah, I liked the voice. I mean, I liked the song. Da 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 dum da 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 dum. Ooh. Usher is a great singer. I can give him that. Yes, male singers are overlooked compared to female singers because I think pound for pound, women are just better singers. We just are. I think pound for pound, we're better. Oh, obviously Stevie Wonder, right? And obviously Donny Hathaway. PJ Morton, not the Pappy, not Paul, Bishop Paul. Somebody else said something about Desiree the other day. They said I looked like her. I had on a full face of makeup. I didn't look like this. And they were like, you look like Desiree. And now you're telling me something about Desiree again. Keith Washington, Kissing You was the song I just played. Usher is the male Beyonce. Bye. Well, I don't know. No, I can't say Marvin Sapp. His vibrato is too fast. It's too fast. And his runs are not clean. Tony is fantastic. Oh my gosh, so clean. And I'm not saying that because he has great runs and he does all the crazy stuff. He literally can just flat foot sing anything. And it's not even that he sings high. If you put him next to another guy and you make him sing like a guy, he will still be phenomenal. Aw, I'm reading Turquoise's comment. I do not know anything about Haley Reinhardt. Never heard of her. Reinhardt. Tevin was amazing. Jaheim was not amazing to me. Jaheim, no. Babyface is an amazing songwriter, producer, like one of my favorites, like probably my favorite actually. Next to like Warren Campbell. But great vocalist. I mean, he's a good singer, but I wouldn't call him a great vocalist. I can't give him that. Do you think guys aren't in tune to their subconscious like women? No, I don't know if guys aren't in tune. I think there are some amazing singers. Avery Wilson is a great singer. I'm not even going to try to act like there aren't great male singers that are better than female singers. I'm just saying, if you put a guy that sings, a woman next to Avery Wilson that sings just like Avery, we're going to go crazy over the woman. It just be like that. It's just like that. I don't know. Like it has to, for a guy to win over a female. I don't know. I don't make the rules. A fast vibrato is bad if it's like erratic. And I would say it's erratic because his runs aren't clean. It's like, huh, that's not how it's supposed to go. You know. So no, he's not gonna be a great vocalist if that's how he approaches his phrases. I can't give him that. Not that I don't buy his albums. He has that one album he came out with, I think in 2003, and it had that "For You Alone Are God, and You Now Unto the King, Eternal, Immortal." That was a great album. And then his albums afterward were great too. I think Jessie J is fantastic. I think she's a great, great singer. I think she's great. Jesse Norman is another one that makes you want to just give up. Like, oh, well, I'll never sound like that. So clearly, I'm never going to be a professional. I love Diane Warren. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Didn't she write Unbreak My Heart? Didn't she write like My Heart Will Go On? I think. I could be wrong. But the point is, she wrote some of the biggest hits of the 90s. Of course we love Diane Warren. Are you kidding me? That would be dumb for me to say no. Yes, I've heard of Yeba, and I think she's fantastic. My teacher said I'm developing into a dramatic singer, or that my dramatic voice is starting to show. I find it tough to deal with because we have to work harder. Don't even think about it like that. Don't label yourself like that. My voice teacher says don't fuck yourself. Don't do it. Just develop your voice with a clear conscience. And because once somebody tells us, oh, you're a dramatic, then you're going to be like, oh, shoot, now I got to sing all heavy because my teacher said I'm a dramatic. Don't do that. Because even dramatic people, dramatic sopranos, dramatic tenors, whatever, they have to learn to sing lyrically and lightly. So don't even place any weight on that. It means nothing. Pune 37. I agree. I think it's so powerful how we all really value your thoughts of these singers. You know, somebody else said that to me today. They were like, man, people really care what you think. I'm like, I guess so. You know, I think this is great because I have a lot of thoughts and I would really talk to myself. Like I would be totally fine talking to myself. So I think it's so cool that like, I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking to you and you care about what I have to say. Like that's so cool. And I mean that. I know it sounds funny, but it's so cool. It's a blessing. Like who knew? Who knew? You know, I'm the weirdo. I'm the awkward girl. So this is great. You're late to the party. I actually got on here, Daniel Salinas, to say that I am going to be doing some vocal reaction videos now. For those of you who are new on the line, I just graduated with my master's in music and vocal performance. You're going to hear that for the rest of the year. I'm probably going to say that at least 3 times in every video. And so now I'm excited to get back to my YouTube channel. And the first thing I'm going to start doing is putting out reaction videos. And I think they're going to take the place of the analysis videos because that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing is analyzing people's voices. So I'm so excited. I'm qualified to be someone's professor now. So this is good stuff. Yeah, so that's why I'm on here. And the other thing we were talking about earlier is whether or not I teach music theory, ear training, and all that. I think it's super important. I did offer it like a year ago. Nobody signed up, so I hid it from my thing, but I unhid it now. So if you just want beginning piano lessons, beginning music theory, and ear training, and just kind of want to get that together before you even move forward with vocal lessons or figure out, hey, you might want to do guitar or whatever, that's fine. I'm here for you. I'm your girl. And of course, you can go on my site and sign up for actual lessons, DILEESA. You know what made me brand my name instead of branding like just a regular voice lesson site? It was in 2007 or 8, no, 9 maybe. And I saw brettmanning.com and I was like, oh, that's what we do? So his site, I mean, it's also Singing Success, but it was like Brett Manning. And I was like, whoa, that's powerful. Like he really believes in his name. You know what I'm saying? To make his name the name of his site. So I was like, shoot, I believe in my name. And I just made it to Lisa.com. So there's that. Thank you, Mike. You said it's your honesty that gets me. You're not harsh for no reason. I really try not to be harsh. Hold on one second. Somebody asked me about Lily like twice, actually. Hold on one second. Jennifer Hudson is definitely a dramatic soprano. However, as time has gone, she's really developed I love the lighter side of her voice. I don't know if she just developed it, though, because I remember when her first album came out and Neo was producing her voice was really light, and I really liked it. I liked it a lot. But, you know, people call on her to do the big, heavy songs, and it's kind of like, man, she's kind of in this box, you know? Thank you, guys. We care because you're great at what you do and you're a beautiful person. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, Lily Lyons. Lily is from SWV, and I'm also going to tell you guys a little secret. I'm working with Dawn Robinson from En Vogue now, so that's exciting. I'm like, you're my childhood. But Lily is cool. I actually never did a one-on-one lesson. I did a lot more consulting with her when they were recording their album. Dang, what was the name of that album? The one that had It's All About You. It was like their first album in a really long time. I think it was called Back. What was it called? I Missed Us. When they were working on their I Missed Us album in 2012. Not that I couldn't have. I mean, honestly, she invited me to the studio, and I don't even want to talk about the reasons why I couldn't go. So she did invite, they were in the studio with Brian Michael Cox, who is a super producer. And she was like, Delisa, we're here with Brian Cox. I want you to come. And I didn't. I don't even want to talk about it. But the point is, we spent hours on the phone just talking about singing and talking her through some of the issues that she was having and just encouraging her and having conversations like this that kind of helped her understand her voice a little bit more and kind of gave her the confidence to do more on stage and do her solos and stuff like that. And I thought it was really sweet of her because I felt like, man, we didn't actually book any lessons, but she still put me in their liner notes and shouted me out. Like, you know, I just want to give a shout out to Delisa Hunter for being a great vocal teacher or whatever. So it was really, really, really sweet. And we've always kept in touch. She lives here in Atlanta. We've met up a few times for dinner. Really, really sweet lady. Really sweet lady. And she always told me, Delisa, you're going to make it. I have been watching on lyrical singing and getting out of my comfort zone. I don't stay in the low register and low middle. Very good, Christy. One reason I think male singers aren't as good as females is because they rely heavily on their tone and don't focus on developing their voice. I'm not even saying that men are not as good oh Lord, I can't talk. I don't know how to say it. My brain is done. I'm not saying that men can't sing as well as women. I'm not saying that. I think that's what I'm saying. Pound for pound, if you put an Avery Wilson next to a Kiki Wyatt, that's some stiff competition for Avery. And I think he's fantastic, beyond fantastic. I'm not going to take the time to learn what he does. It's too much, you know. But you stand here, that's what I'm saying, pound for pound. Who are the people going to like more? The music industry is full of tenors because that's what people like to hear. It's just the truth. That's why when, you know, there's how many, oh my gosh, what was his name? Barry, whatever his name was. Oh my gosh, this is bad. This is what happens when it's late, guys. Welcome to my brain after my bedtime. Whatever that man's name was, Barry something. You know, there was only one of him. The industry didn't have room for 5 of him. For what? You know, it's kind of like the anomaly. And you even look at deeper voices, like there was one Cher, you know, there was one Anita Baker, and then there was one Toni Braxton. But then there was all these sopranos. And that's just how the industry is set up. It does not matter where you record it. I don't know why you keep asking that, to be honest. I don't know what you mean by where. It almost makes me feel like you're asking, should I record it in the bathroom, in the car, my bedroom? I don't care. Record it to your phone and upload it to me at delisa@gmail.com. Please don't upload it to YouTube. I don't even know how to access my inboxes on YouTube anymore. So much has changed. Jasmine Sullivan is still brilliant to me. Absolutely. And she always will be. Thank you, Turquoise. Oh, somebody's bombarding me. Barry White. Oh my God, thank you. What? I'm on a live video. I'm on a live video, but I know Kayla doesn't care. What? I don't know. There's really something about female voices. What? That you're making a lot of. I did hear a noise. I did. I'm all the way in here and I heard some noise. But guess what? It's so late. It's time for you to go to bed. Everyone. That's the real thing that's happening right now. And I'm pretty sure I said that to you like 20 minutes ago. I know I said it like an hour ago.
Yeah, but Karen and all of us.
Well, you should have told them that I said go to bed. You should have said it again and again. Can you do that next time?
Yeah, but I was going to tell them because they were just.
Okay, Keenan, Kiera, everybody, bedtime. There we go. We got it. Okay? I love you. Okay, so let's see. Oh, thank you, Turquoise. That was so sweet of you to send me money. I think Lettucey is amazing. That is the baby. She is 6. She will be 7 this year. That's how long I've been on YouTube. It can slow down slightly, but probably not super significantly. Thank you. Make sure you go to bed, not to the kitchen. What is it about telling kids that it's bedtime? Oh, it's past bedtime. It's literally the middle of the night. It's 3:24. It's terrible over here. I told them to go to bed a while ago, and obviously nobody listened because I was in here, so I didn't enforce it. No, it doesn't matter what time I tell them to go to bed. As soon as I say go to bed, I don't know why everybody makes a beeline for the kitchen. Like, this is not your bedroom. What are y'all doing? Their bed is over there. Every time. It's like they need to top up. I think so, Randy. I think so. Okay. So the other reason why I'm on here is because I got a USB mic and I'm hoping that there's like this great sound quality happening. Christy, they are not hungry. You think these kids, first of all, they're not hungry. Second of all, if they are hungry, they are not going to starve before morning. Have mercy, Holy Ghost. Oh my God. So on that note, I better go because I need to clearly regulate. Joshua, that's hilarious. I better go while I'm ahead because foolishness is happening right outside my door. I don't even know how to end this live. Oh, it says end stream at the bottom. Love you guys too. Look out for my video that's coming out. And if you guys want to see like my classical stuff, I've been posting my classical stuff. Okay, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Or say bye? She's looking a little wild. This is the baby. You know what? You came in here crying and now you're smiling. That's so funny. Don't mind her hair. What did we do over here? Okay, let's try to pull this part down. Yeah, we just kind of did any old thing because she was in the house. But say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
They remember when you were in my belly. And then I made videos of us singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And now how old are you?
6 years old.
That's cool. That's really, really cool. Okay. Can you go to bed? And then I'll make sure Keenan and Kira go to bed. Like, I'll make sure. You don't have to make sure. I do. Okay?
But if you don't,
I will.
Make noise.
Give me a kiss. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Okay, bottom. No, it's a different company. It's from Amazon. Okay. I know. She's going to be a second grader. You guys are old. I'm not old. You are. Okay. God bless you guys. Look out for my video coming out. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it out Monday or Tuesday. I don't even know what the thing is nowadays. It might be Monday, but whatever it is, I know for sure I'm going to make twice a week. And they're going to be scheduled and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching my channel. And thank you for hanging out with me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Bye.